There we go. The link to the Discord, of course. Hi, good evening. It is. I still bought something actually, I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see if we get rewarded. What do you mean? I mean, how are you supposed to let me down? Alright. I mean, we always like the chill. Why not? Oh, alright. By the way, bro, don't worry, if you're busy, I mean, there's no problem, of course. I mean, we are here to chill. Sometimes, like, not everyone is able to tune. It's okay. Also, like, I mean, in the end, I always stream during the evening, so that probably doesn't help many times. So. But now we are here, all together, ready to welcome a shiny. Today I wanna do 3Ks actually, and I wouldn't dislike finding a shiny before leaving for the weekend actually. First 100. So far the phases have been Wheezing and Graveler. Let's see if we're getting something different. I'm betting on a Macargo right now. I mean, I wish right now, like, for this phase. Seven Macargos. By the way, this morning I also got another 8 Macargo, so clean. We like it. By the way, honestly, I wouldn't mind any duplicate at all. In general. I just wanna see sparkles. Also because, I mean, duplicates are my fate, I guess. If I get them back to back right now or later after 3 or 4 phases in between, still the same actually. So we're okay with everything. But we want these sparkles. Just gotta collect clips for this year, you know, at least. By the way, I wanted to take a closer look to Graveler and see if there's any gender difference, but I don't think there is. No. Kinda seems the same. Hi Tiago. Good evening. How many shinies did you find in these hours? 4 or 5? Nice. Don't worry, go. I mean, there are important things to get done. Thank you so much. To you too, if you would touch these systems before going to bed. 8 Macargos? No. Another 7, I guess. Oh, alright. Fair enough. By the way, Eli, what is the thing that you'd like the most to find in this place, in this Stark Mountain? If you had the chance to pick one. Honestly, I mean, apart from Koffing, that I mean is what it is, I would say Wheezing actually. Alright. It seems that also Wheezing wants me, considering I got 3 right now. 8 Macargos. Tough not to love. Objectively broken looking. We got another shot now. Hold on. So far I collected 8. I mean, an encounter with 8. Bro. 7%. Bro. It is the second time I get this encounter, by the way. With a freaking Slugma renewable thing. By the way, out of 20,000 encounters, so far I got 2. Two times 8 Macargos on screen. Kinda. Yeah, I would definitely deny, but as I said, like I'm okay. Like I will be finding gold, but sooner or later, before Koffing, so might as well be now. Like I wouldn't mind. But again, I wouldn't dislike completing this phase before the weekend. Also, I'm plenty of nicknames for Golbat, so it wouldn't be a problem. Even if, in general, if I could choose between, if I would choose a Pokemon from this place that I wasn't finding before finding another Koffing, it would be Golbat. I'm already needing a Zubat actually, but like, I'm not finding Golbat in this amount. I'll be finding it in another one, so it's just too much of a nope not to find any other Golbat from now on in Gen 4. Pretty tough. I don't actually, I've never got any. But I've never hunted in a place in which I could have found any, so it makes sense. And this feels pretty strange, considering I've been hunting for 4 years. That's how it is, actually. It killed me the way you wrote it at first. Oh yeah, I like this shiny. Also, like, I really like Zubat in Sinnoh. Probably the best sprite overall. So, it wouldn't be bad at all. But you know, even Graveler, like, for example, right now, it actually wouldn't be the best for me to be finding another Graveler. Because it is true that this one is the Graveler that I found in the previous phase was the first one that I ever found live. But I already have a full lot shiny Geodude that I evolved into a Golem. But it is in the box for the, that actually is dedicated to the chained Pokemons. So that one will stay there for forever, so I'm not even considering that Pokemon as part of a line. As part of a full out shiny living line, you know. So I wouldn't mind another Graveler actually, but in the end, like, I'm not evolving the Pokemons from this place. I want to keep them as I found them. Just because of how many I will find, how many of them I'll find. So in the end, even if I get a Graveler, it would be just a duplicate. I'm never evolving it. I'm gonna keep everything the way it is. Yeah. Nicknamed as legendaries. So far, we got a shiny Graveler named Darkrai from Luke, a shiny Graveler named Kyogre from Tiago, and a shiny Graveler named Manaphy from me. If I get a female Graveler, it's gonna be named Cresselia. If I get another male, the Oxys, and so on. Oh, Shane, yeah, why not? Also, Shane is in the list. Pull my by Graveler, by the way. It also has an amazing shine, so it's unfortunate. We're just making fun of him. Let's go. Bella, congrats on your Macarigo. Easy. Did you in the end touch 10Ks? Great. Great. This has been a pretty long afternoon, I'm not even gonna lie. But it is over, we are chilling now, so let's go. Also, I will try and do my best to be on stream on Sunday, but honestly, I don't think I will. Very good. We're getting the right one, bro. Even if my feelings for your round is another Macargo. Next phase. Macargo is also what I feel for my phase. And is also what is I mean is the best one to feel actually, considering this a 40%. $34. Also, like I'm feeling a shiny today. Didn't happen the first stream. What's in this one? What's it? I hope so for you, actually. Fifth phase for Salah. A wheezing, bro. This will be the fifth phase for him. That's my predict. Nah. Also, we like surprisingly found not even this many so far. Luke got 2, Sal got 1. That's it, I think. Overall, Graveler is the one that got found the most so far. I think we are overall on 5. Where is the ETB? What is that, like a box? By the way, bless. Alright. So like, I mean, like in Yu-Gi-Oh! That one is like a sort of a special edition or stuff like that. Even if 9 packs are many, actually. A special edition Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like 3 plus, I don't know, like a set card, actually. A limited edition. But I think I got like the cartoon, like big stuff, actually, with the packs. And do you wanna bring it to like on the channel? Are you looking for recording a video about it? Very cool. Which are the members? By the way, Ring told me that the shiny cards are extremely expensive sometimes. And I mean, considering that you, I guess, are going for your favorite ones, they should be good Pokemons, and I guess they are expensive too. I mean, who knows? You might be able to get away with a good deal. Balux. I mean, of course. I mean, in the end, like all these live stream sessions are actually about food. So why not? How are you doing? A good lasagna would have been better. A generation card quest. 22k total. We'll be touching... We should be touching like... No, almost triple odds total today. Unless... I mean... something happens that makes me go off stream, such as some sparkles, for example. I remember a friend of mine that got a shiny Rayquaza, the card. It was pretty damaged actually. I don't remember if it got any fold, but it for sure was at best played, I would say, when it comes to the conditions. And it was still pretty expensive. I don't know how much, but he has always been telling me it was super expensive actually. I mean super expensive, like pretty expensive. But I don't know actually. Let's go! Congrats! What do you get? Let's go! I told you, bro, another Macargo. Doubling it. I told you. 36. GG's. Bro, like, how many encounters total? Is this the fastest count ever that you did? Oh, 30 minutes. I didn't read the 7 encounters. I thought I didn't read it actually. Bro, 7 encounters is broken. Let's go. I've never had such a short phase. Easy, bro. So you're already moving into the phase number 5. It's gonna be a wheezing, as I told you. There we go. Let's go, bro. Let me react to the picture on the Discord. By the way, literally, bro, you called it like so bad. Bro, 70 encounters. So clean. We did. Another Macargo got found, so we got 4 so far total. But Rhydon still hasn't got found. Will it be Salah? By the way, it has been busted. What a blast. So clean. By the way, take a look to the Koffing and Wheezy. Like, why do they like have a different purple? This thing kills me because it is super noticeable on the console actually, rather than the PC. Why do they even have a freaking different shade? It's strange, also because the shiny form is the exact same. And I don't think it is about like a shadow play or stuff like that. I think it's just the color. By the way, bro, you're still in time to switch the console and go for trick on that one. And go for the Stark Mountain on another one. We're still counting on both. Will actually be the trick or trick. Eight Macargos? Hell no. Alright. Double Koffing, first of the night. And finally we got a double Koffing instead of a double Slugma first time. Which was the previous one? Alright. I mean, this Macargo will be tough to beat. Yeah, of course. Honestly, when it comes to those like super little numbers that don't even touch 3 digits, I'd love to have one as a legendary. Like one of the legendaries that I go into shining like in 5 minutes would be incredible. Like, I don't know, Mewtwo, whenever I will go in for it, would be very cool. I don't know, after 50 encounters, for example. Or even 80 or 90 or 99. No, 99 no, because I already got a Togepi after 96. So I'd like to beat my personal record. 38, by the way. I mean, no, like apart from Weezing and Growler, no. But Sala just got a shiny Macargo, like 5 minutes ago, after 70 encounters. Alright, nice. By the way, I guess Nori. No, you know what? The previous time you got super lucky with the second Golbat, that was one of the best natures, so I will go for Modest in this nature guess. I mean, I mean, um, at least it is not jolly, bro. Oh, by the way, I still gotta update the spreadsheet about the Graveler and your Wheezing. I forgot. I'm sorry. Almost 1,000. Double Zlagma. Oh, by the way, true, actually. You got both of them today. Let's go, bro. You can do it. I tried to get mine, but I failed. I can't find any third one. Bella verzi. Bro, Sala just got a shiny after 70 encounters. A second Macargo. Like 13 minutes into the session. $70. The one is the closest to 100. 17 would have been even more amazing, bro. Now he's trying the 3 one day. Bro, by the way, that Macargo shined on the new console again, bro. I would just be switching right into Trico right now. No, I'm kidding, not right now, because you gotta go for the 3 one day. Until you can. So of course the double encounters are, I mean... But I also feel a shiny myself, so let's see. I'm only getting to 6Ks, so... I don't know if I counted this encounter twice. No, I didn't. Or I did, I don't know. Anyway, 4Ks. On the way to Alpha odds. By the way, Verzi, what about the E-Tron? Did you get to double odds? Yeah, it is me, unfortunately. Like the stream right now settled on 1.6 of dropping frames, but it should still be like enough not to be bad. So like I'm not going to the hotspot right now. If it gets worse, I am. By the way, yeah, in this past week I had many problems actually. $17K, I see. So you should right now be on the longest phase so far in the wall event. I think, because Thiago shouldn't be at 17 right now. Should be still at 16. Let's go. Wish you the best. And what is the other round you are pairing to the Stark Mountain? Something in the game corner? So far for me, the only game that is missing a shiny in this journey is the top left. Old fossils, alright. Which fossil? Or you said, I mean, you said fossils because you are hunting for multiple at the same time. Right. Which one would you like the best? I prefer Almond Star for the shiny form. Regular. Regular might still be on Almond Star. By the way, I'm going to the outspot. I have already enough. So I'll be lagging for. Alright, now it should be smooth. By far. That's a fact. Thoughts? The rubber bands are clutch. My opinion, the resets from the GBA are so clean, actually. You just need a single hand. Just like perfect, actually. I mean, you kinda need a single hand. You could even reset with a single hand. Like, I don't know if you know it, but if you go into the options of the Pokemon game, you can make the L button be equal to the A. So you can actually reset with a single hand, but it still is better with the rubber bands, actually. Probably not the best plan, Salah, but we like the risk. I mean, like with cards. have a little action figure of Naruto actually. I don't know where I found it. Probably on like an Easter egg or stuff like that, but this is very cool. This is the only thing that I got of Naruto actually. But I love this one, it looks very good. Alright. Will we be attacking them or... I mean... Some collectors don't. Oh, you're right actually. I don't remember together with what actually. But it is true. But I don't think like I don't remember how I got it actually. I mean, if someone gifted it to me or not, but I kind of remember it was with something actually, together with something. It was not like a package. That's what I mean. Like a blind one. I guess. Then I don't remember actually. It was a while ago. Might really be actually. I'm one of those ones that actually buy the first one just because it is €2 and it is cool. But then the other ones like start to be 15, bro. But I mean, many times by just buying the first one, you get away with a very cool thing for €2. For free, basically. If only they came up with a One Piece stuff of like such as that one. I'll be still buying the first one and that's it. No, probably even the other two. It depends on which are the ones, but I mean I'd be expecting for them to be Luffy in the first one, Zoro in the other one. Honestly, I don't think it would make sense for them to be keeping the most important characters for the last one, because people already wouldn't be into it. You gotta attract people, you know. So then once you set, I don't know, Zoro as maybe, or even Sanji as the third one. Yeah, Sanji as the third one. Then people are already committed enough to go for the collection. That's how it should work. I mean, for them to be worth it to go for the collection, like entire. But if you study economy, you know that you gotta stop at some point. And that point is the first one. Alright. But I was just referring about the action figures actually. I wouldn't buy the album. Alright. Really? Like, is this something that people actually do? I mean, that sellers actually do? And also, like, I mean, I would get there and lie. Like, I would be telling you, yeah, sure, give me the product and then see ya. Me either, bro. That's new. Alright. then that's fair actually. Then you ask them, are you looking for the collection? And then they tell you, no, just for the first one. And then you tell them, all right, see ya. if you do say the collection, but like it is pretty awkward. Like at some like you tell them you don't have it, then they tell you that they actually go for the collection. Then you tell them, oh no, I actually have it. I mean, it's pretty weird actually. I don't know. Give me the product and see ya. I mean, bro. Mood. Bro, like, if I'm ever seeing on like, what is the translation of that word in English? Hold on. Anyway, if I ever see like a little Zoro action figure post time skip, like I'm a fan of the pre-time skip in general, like, but like Zoro post time skip is just too badass. Like I'm buying it if it's 10. But I mean, it should be the second release, so should be less than 10. Alright, that's alright. Good to know actually. I didn't know about this mechanic. Very interesting. But at what point, like in the end, like, it is not guaranteed that the person is gonna buy the whole collection from you and not from any other one. So I don't know. No, I don't like them. Honestly, like I never really understood why they are so popular. Like really, like I really never understood it. By the way, really, like I'm not understanding what you gain from. I don't know. No, honestly, no. Like I'd rather pay more for the action figure or not paying anything. If the action figure is what I want. But I mean, the one that I showed you isn't actually an action figure. I don't know how to call it, but the action figures are the big ones. Like this one, that is the only one that I have. It is big. I mean, these ones are action figures. Then the other ones, I don't know. They are just, I don't know, little things, little toys, I would say. I don't know. I think at least, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm not getting, like, I mean, how do you know that they are gonna come back to you and buy the third one? Like, are you like somehow booking them to these people? So like you kind of interview them and ask them if they're going for the collection, then they tell yeah, and then you say, all right, I'm gonna keep all the collection for you, and you like. I mean, yeah, exactly. That's why I would never do it. Actually, I would never keep it. I would never keep like any article for anyone. You never know if they come back. So that's actually the point. Like, you need to ask this whole thing out. Like, you're not sure. So why would you even care about selling the first volume to a person that also buys the second one? Like, if he doesn't want to buy the second one, he doesn't buy it. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're losing buyers, you know. Never goes this way in the end, because never. I mean, the first releases, like the ones that are like €2 worth, are never like remaining actually in general. Yeah, but it still is the same amount of money that you gain, even if you sell it to someone that doesn't buy the second one. That's what I'm not getting. Like, if you sell it to someone that buys the second one, or that doesn't buy the second one, what is the difference in the end? If someone really wanted also the second or the third volume, would buy it despite of if you had the first one or not. Because they tell you, actually. Because you ask them for the collection, they tell you, oh yeah, I'm going for the collection. Then you tell them, alright, I will get the first release again in the future and I will give you. But they would still be buying the second one, even if you didn't ask, if they wanted to. Like, am I... $22,800 total. But when it comes to these things, like, are people that go to any of those stores look for all the like pieces together? Like, aren't these people just buying every release when they get released, if they are really interested in it? Like, I don't think that a real collector of these things actually just go into a place and asks for the first 3 volumes. But I might be wrong again. Like, I'm not into this stuff. But it seems pretty strange to me. Especially, like in general, like, for example, like, I mean, you go there looking for the first one, maybe it just got released, they tell you that they don't have it, without even telling you, I mean, they might be just telling you that they don't have it without saying that they got sold out. Then you think, like, I mean, these ones aren't interested in that article, so they are not buying it, so they can't sell me, so I'm going to someone else. So so it is just random people that actually pass by and see the article, and then they actually join and ask also for the previous ones because they remember about the existence. that even makes sense, actually. I was taking for granted that everyone do some studies before buying. Actually, that's not true. So. But still, like, they come and ask you for the fourth one. I mean, you are doing that because you feel like that they wouldn't be buying if you also don't have the previous ones. So if they only had to buy the fourth one, for example, or the third one, like, the process is that they actually ask you, do you also even have the previous ones? And then you tell them that you do, and then they are sure about buying, but they were doubting about it or not. Like, because if it is just that they ask for the fourth one and you try to sell them the previous ones too without them asking for them, you could have just sold them before and still made the same profit, but with a certain buyer. Hi Ryan. Getting to 6Ks. So 1,500 more. 600 actually. Like right now, actually not, because what you are doing right now is actually rejecting a certain amount of money that you're able to get away with, just because you want to save it and sell it to other people, just hoping for them to come back, even if they would still be coming back most likely if they at least got away with one of the releases that they wanted. In the end, like, you aren't supposed to be having like the ones that are like from 2 weeks ago, actually, because I mean, people come and buy, and you'll still be getting away with this amount of money. And I understood it, but to me, it is a waste of potential money, actually. In the end, if a person wants to come back, comes back despite of like how many volumes you sold them. I don't know, but I mean, I'm not the professional here when it comes to that specific stuff, so I don't know. Also, like, for example, let's assume that Verzi comes to you and buys and wants to buy the fourth volume. You tell him, alright, we also have the 3, 2, 1, etc. Do you want it? He tells you, I do. You sell all of them. Then Verzi comes back a month later asking for the 7th volume. What is the difference now? Like, are you selling them? Are you selling him the volume, or you aren't because he already collected them? But so he's not a collector anymore, to your eyes, because he's not buying multiple. Let's assume he just wants the 7th, not the 6th and the 5th. Let's go, Ryan. Let's go. Because in the end, he doesn't have any other like purchasing potential, because he already bought the previous ones. So at that point, you are at the beginning, like at the beginning of the whole thing again. So you're also committing bookings to people that actually bought. I mean, like a big amount of stuff. Because actually, like I've seen people being booking stuff in the past. Then I don't know if it still is something. But I mean, I guess not random people, like clients, actually, customers. Ate my cargoes. Dreaming got destroyed. $35. I imagine like Verzi are now coming to you and saying, Bella bro, I'm Verzi 97. Give me the 7th volume. See ya. Yeah, sure. I mean, in the end, we are talking about like human beings, so I mean, also like there are loyal customers that always come to you, so you can trust it for sure. Hold on. By the way, just to know, do you also, by chance, like really like discount stuff to people that are usual buyers? Is it something that actually gets done professionally in those scenarios? Exactly. But I mean, unfortunately, it is what it is in Italy sometimes. That's why I'm wondering. But I guess that Sala can't answer to these questions unless he wants to get fired. So. $23Ks. By the way, I just wanted to mention a thing that doesn't have anything to do with what we are saying right now. I'm pretty disappointed that there is no Pokeball that actually matches good with Growler. Like, there is just none. Almost 46. No, I actually meant like, I mean Italy overall. It wasn't a question. Which language is this? Should I get it? Whereas where I'm not, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, if that the one that you wrote is a way to like reference to something, I'm not getting to what. But anyway, fine. By the way, I don't think that Europe can actually automatically ban you from my chat. I mean, I think I am the only one. No. Ate my cargoes. Ate my cargoes. Ate my cargoes. Let's go! Third one. There we go. I'll have to see that. Seven? No. Fair enough. I think I double pressed this one. I don't know. I'm not understanding anything anymore. By the way, I'm gonna Google this. Hold on. Don't worry, bro. I got the VOD actually. I'm still considering including the clip of all the Macargos on the actual compilation, but I don't know yet. By the way, I can take a screenshot whenever I want. Let me just name the recording so that I remember that this one is the one dedicated to Macargo. I got two actually, but I'm getting many. Many 8 Macargos actually, so... I want for the compilation to be fulfilled of this random stuff. It was cool the first time, still cool the second one. Now it still is cool, but is it cool enough to be placed together with shinies? I don't know. Not even this rare. Almost 47. Yeah. That's good. Which players? Let me see if I at least know the name. Never heard of them. Bro, super happy to hear that. By the way, really, I gotta thank you too. Like, honestly, like I've been saying this since the day one. Like, the lives have been healing all my days. Like every time I was like, despite of the day I was having, like I was getting here and I was filtering everything. So, and without thinking about the I mean how much heavy the day was. So I'm satisfied. We just entered another world. And honestly, I never expected it was this way. The first day I streamed, I really didn't know what to expect. Let's see. I like the call. Again, I'd love to finish Shiny before leaving for the weekend. Don't want to be waiting until Monday. But I mean, only time will tell. Only fate will tell. I gotta go say hi to my uncle and my aunt, actually, in Rome. So I'd like to drive, actually, bro. Honestly, I feel like I don't know if it is something regular or not, but my sight gets really tired after having driven for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. Especially during the night time. During the day it is bad, but during the night time, like, especially if there is traffic, there are all the lights in front of you, like, they destroy my eyes. But my sight is very, I don't know. I mean, any translation of the word I wanna say. Yeah, like sensitive, yeah. I kinda feel this way, actually. Anyway. Oh, by the way, very good to hear that, actually. Basically, I mean, I only started streaming 1 year ago, actually. I'm about to be like 1 year streaming the 16th of February. So yeah, I mean, I still haven't been streaming for more than a year. Anyway, many things actually made me start streaming. The most important one is that without these streams, it is very, very, very difficult for a shiny hunting channel to grow. So, like, at some point, I've always been giving 100% of myself to this channel, but at some point I understood that I wouldn't actually have got that far without actually fulfilling that little part that is actually making any shiny hunting channel be like always, I mean, behind compared to like other channels of other games. That is the consistency, actually. As much as you try and be consistent, as I was like in 2023, I was finding many shinies actually, and I was like studying every upload. I was uploading shorts, like everything. Every week I was uploading a video, like every 9 days a video, every 12 days a short, etc. Just try to make it be consistent, but nothing was changing actually. And as I always say, like, when it comes to shiny hunting, 50% of my passion is for shiny hunting and 50% of the passion is for the YouTube channel. So that one was one of the most important things that made me start streaming, actually. Then there are also other reasons that actually give me that little push, you know. For example, the fact that I already had the channel in English, that I would have never started a channel without having it be in English, actually, because especially for a shiny hunting channel, it already is hard for it to grow. So if you're already like closing your doors by yourself by not going for the most known language, I don't know, not a choice that I wanted to take. In fact, I went for English. If my channel was in Italian, something that was impossible, but if it was, I would have made it switch into English if I was starting streaming, of course. So being able to practice English every time, every day, 3 or 4 hours per day, 5 days per week, is something, actually, because I really changed the way that I my fluency and everything. I recently watched some of my old videos, and honestly I thought I was speaking a decent way back then, but it is not, of course. Actually, but you can't really tell from a video, actually, because a video is different. Right now I'm also able to react way more chilling, thanks to the fact that I'm already on the flow of the English speech or whatever. Back then I was just sitting here watching a TV series, and at some point I was getting the jump scare and I was speechless. So I wasn't really talking, I didn't have anything, and I was just starting what I wanted to say, and it wasn't coming up the best way, actually. So it really isn't the best way to compare how I talk right now to how I was talking previously with the videos. But for example, I got a video on the channel dedicated to Yu-Gi-Oh, actually, and that video I was prepared. I knew what I was saying, etc., and I was still speaking pretty poorly. Talking pretty poorly. So in the end, I can actually compare it. So that's another thing. Being able to practice English more. Also because of our certification this year, so it might help. Then there are many reasons, actually. There are never only one or two when I go for something in general. Other thing is that honestly I wanted to spread my passion in a way that was more, I don't know, whenever you upload a YouTube video, you still feel extremely distant to the people that actually share your same passion, but right now I feel an important attachment, actually. A link, yeah. It is something that when it comes to just a simple comment that someone might be leaving under your video, it is not the same at all, you know. Right now, I feel like I have a group. That is something that I never had when it comes to games in general. So that's another thing, for example. Then there were other reasons. Right now, I don't remember them. Back then, when I was taking my choice, I tracked them, all of them down. I wrote them down just to see if it really was the best thing to do, and it was. Also, something that by the way, after in a couple minutes I will read everything. Actually, right now I just want to finish this whole thing. Another thing that I wanted to understand before starting to stream was that I know how I'm actually built when it comes to these things, and if I'm going into something, I go 100% into it. So what I actually tried to make clear in my mind was, I don't want for shiny hunting to become something that actually makes me feel tired, or I don't want to get to the point in which I feel obligated to be on stream, you know, that's what I mean. If I understand I'm getting to that point, this is the thought that I had back then, I gotta understand, I gotta take a step back and get back to hunting by myself, etc. But just because I was expecting that, I wasn't expecting anything, but I was actually scared. You never you don't know what you're actually going into when you start streaming, you know. Like also because I've never like I didn't know if this one could have been something like enjoyable to see in general. I didn't know what to say back then. In fact, I was talking about it with a friend of mine that was actually pushing me a lot. He also sometimes come on the streams, actually, is Forlo. He actually pushed me a lot back then, telling me, bro, you should start streaming. I was like, yeah, I don't know, but I was still thinking about it. But in the end, it was something that had to be done, actually, because it was the best way. But what I wanted to have clear was that if it was actually becoming heavy to me, I would have had to take a step back, also because I'm studying, because I'm doing other things. So, yeah, but I've never enjoyed shiny hunting more than how I am right now. So I'll never quit streaming at all, unless like I will get to a point in my life in which like I'm not able to have like straight sessions of 2 or 3 hours, so I'm materially not able to stream. But if you want something, you can always find a way. So whenever I will not be streaming anymore, it will be because I don't feel like streaming. But I don't see it happening in the near future at all, actually. Also because, as I said, I've never enjoyed shiny hunting more than how I am right now. Like I'm giving way more importance to the journey. That is what I was liking, and I like since I started shiny hunting. Like at first, I got the shiny as the actual goal, as a like 80% of the thing, and then 20% of the thing was hunting. But I've always enjoyed hunting. Like I wanted the experience, you know. Right now, it is becoming like 5% the shiny and 95% the hound. Thumbnails, doing the layouts, doing like choosing the music, all that stuff put together is shiny hunting for me. Not only plugging the cartridge in and play. And this thing only exists thanks to thanks to the streams, actually, in the end. Because back then it was extremely like way more flat, you know. Like I was just sitting here, turning on the PC, starting a TV series, and it was just like the same every time. And I was not, I don't want to say that I wasn't enjoying the process, because I was, but I wasn't even feeling the process, you know, because it was just that TV series. Like right now, like I'm able to get away with the entire journey and everything in my mind. It is just so different, actually. And then I have other people actually that like to do it together with me, that I can talk to, and that like the same thing that I do. So honestly, like I could never ask for more. Like honestly, I don't think I ever enjoyed something as much as these, actually. Many times it happened back then in the past year, and it still happens, that I feel extremely tired before getting on stream. But in the end, like I'm always like feeling better after it, even if I was feeling sick before getting on, or if I had a bad day, or like this one is literally a filter. So like if I'm happy right now is also because of this, unironically. And I feel like I'm happy kinda in general about what I do. In general, I am. Then about other things, I'm not, but I mean, that's another thing. But like I really like, I've never had such a big passion actually as I have for this one. I had a big one back then for Yu-Gi-Oh, but honestly I understood this one is more, like way more, and that's also why I dropped it. I had to take a choice at some point, and I wanted to go on with this and not with that. But I didn't drop it because of this. I dropped Yu-Gi-Oh because of many reasons. This one is just like it's just so great. I'm not even gonna lie. By the way, I know that I forgot to say something, and I will figure it out after this stream, and I will be sad about it. But I hope I said everything that I wanted to say, actually. Anyway, now I'll read everything, I'm sorry. Have you ever fallen asleep on stream at night? Bro, like there were 3 times in which I was unironically there. I'm not even gonna lie, because back then there were many sessions in which I was alone, actually, and I don't want to make you feel bad about it, but many times it was happening, because of course these streams are not just your videos. So like who can tunes, who can't, and sometimes it happens that there is no one. especially at the beginning that I just started. And bro, I can't even tell you like how much I was about to fall asleep, but it is part of the plan. And also, I don't even complain about those situations, because unironically right now, like having to sit here without doing anything but listening to music and hunting makes me be able to like come up with ideas that I would have never came up with. And for example, is another thing that is very good about streaming actually. Whenever I'm not saying anything, I'm just thinking to something that might be related to the channel, as it might not, but the majority of the times it is. And probably, who knows, like if I was not streaming, I would have never came up with the Cressilian arc, like the whole thing with the Singer Ruin and Masquerade, etc. Probably not in that way, but I mean, Cressilia I still wanted. I mean, I would have still wanted. Thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're trying. Time will tell, honestly. As I always say, like I'll get where I deserve to get. Nothing less, honestly. Do I ever rewatch some of my old videos? I do, always. I mean, not always, but 5,000 in the end, in the meanwhile. But yeah, I do, super frequently, because it is important to understand the how your path. You know, it's important to see like how much progress you got before and where you got at right now, and where you will get. So I always take a look to what I did before. Also, like at the beginning when I started streaming, I was literally, when I was going off stream during the day, if I had time while I was studying or stuff like that, I was listening all my streams back just to see if there was something that I could do better than I was doing, or if I was actually talking a decent way, unironically, because honestly before starting streaming, like I didn't know if I would have been able to actually talk for 3 hours or even more and like answer to potential questions from people that actually know the language better than I do. So that's another thing, and I wanted to see if I actually was like I got that standard, you know, and I did, I guess. No, yeah, but of course. And hold on, I'm answering to, like, every time I will be highlighting the messages that I'm answering to, so it is easier and I don't have to read it out loud. But I mean, it's completely understandable. Like, neither would I. Like, if I was stepping on a stream of like, I don't know, a French person, I'm leaving, bro, because I can't understand anything. Like, at some point, I even get pissed off, you know. Because I don't like, that's not the language that I'm used to listen to, so I completely get it. But honestly, like, such a surprise that was to me was seeing like how many Italian people actually Shenyang. Like, one of the reasons why like I started my channel, like since the first video it was in English, it was just because, no, not just because, it would have been in English anyway. But honestly, like I feel there was no one apart from me and like the other people on the Italian Discord server, so Lux, Juge, Bijo, etc., that in the end are like 20. I thought there might have been like, I don't know, like some people, 5 or 6, I don't know. But honestly, considering like the fact that when I posted my first ever Instagram post, because the first thing that I posted was on Instagram, Luz literally DM'd me and told me and asked me if I wanted to join the Discord. Like, my brain thought that he actually does it like to everyone, you know. So, or at least like if he actually slept on someone that actually wasn't posting anything on Instagram. So like I didn't think that shiny hunting was this big actually in Italy. I was like, I mean, I'm the only one together with them, so I mean, I made a good choice to start it in English. Then I actually understood. I mean, I'm not the only one, actually. Thank you so much. I just honestly, like, I've always liked to study it. Actually, it was the only subject that at school I like to study. I don't know why, honestly, but I'm in love with this language, so I'd like to get better in the future. About the accent, honestly, I mean, when it comes to a live streaming session, it is impossible not to show it. I don't know, like, when it comes to like recording a video, probably it is more doable to hide it. And I think I can do it, but on stream, like, also because like it is not that I'm always like fresh when I'm on stream. Like, sometimes I'm super tired, so I'm just gonna like talk the way, like, randomly, and that's it in the end. Like, at some point, like, at first I was really, like, in the first months I was really paying attention to like the way I was saying things. Right now, like, you know, like, I remember like so much that when I started, like, every single grammar mistake that I was doing, and I was doing many actually, because I still do, because it is tough not to do them when you're talking, you know, especially if you're talking about like something that you aren't, like, you don't already have an answer to, so you gotta actually think about it while you speak, etc. Back then I remember that every single time I was doing like a grammar error, I was figuring it out right away, and I was getting like so pissed off in the inside. I don't know if like people were able to tell, but I was super pissed off then. Right now, like, I'm chilling actually. But anyway, by the way, another thing related to the accent is that, like, when it comes to talking Italian, this is my language, I still don't even really talk this good actually. Not because I don't know the language, because I do, of course. I do know the grammar, etc. The problem is that I really, especially in Italian, I talk extremely fast. I don't know why. In fact, it's something that, and it is not a bad thing actually, especially if you're doing it when it comes to another language, because it actually shows that you do know it. All right. The problem is that sometimes I literally don't say words just because, like, in my mind I said them, but I actually didn't because I'm talking too fast. That's something that I should actually fix, but in Italian actually, not even in English. But I mean, anyway, I think I'll probably stick to it for forever. That's it. Hold on, give me a second that I gotta connect the AirPods again, bro. Like, this is something that I'd like to upgrade, but hold on. I can't find the AirPods that I do have right now anymore. Actually, like, the ones I got, I bought them on Amazon, but they're not available anymore. Anyway, honestly, I love these actually. I'm honestly in love with how my channel has been growing in the years actually, because in the end I opened the channel in 2021, and honestly I way more prefer having a path in which the channel grows like step by step, rather than, like, I've seen like many channels, not talking about shiny hunting because I don't know about it, because I've never really been following too much when it comes to shiny hunting. I've been seeing videos back then, but I think I probably am one of the people that, one of the shiny hunters that saw so few videos actually. But I'm referring to like general channels. In general, I've seen like many people going from like 300 or 400 subscribers to like 10,000 in 2 days. And in that scenario, like, you don't even, it is when it comes to those scenarios that you actually see, you actually start seeing people as numbers. And that's a problem actually, because like, it is something like extremely bad and gross and stuff. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It is pretty bad as a thing actually. But at the same time, it is extremely tough not to do it, especially if you are not streaming. Because there is such like not a direct link between you and who actually enjoys watching your videos if you don't stream. And I realized it when I started streaming, actually. My view changed completely, like at that point. Because honestly, it is pretty bad to see people the way everyone see people nowadays, that is just as a number when it comes to social media, because that's how it is, actually. That's how 99% of the people do. And as I said, it is very tough not to do it, actually, because the point is that you do stuff and there is like just a freaking phone between you and the person that watches your videos. So it is pretty understandable as a thing, but I think that like it is, I mean, this one is one of my ideas, actually, not to, that point is very bad in my honest opinion. So I'm always trying to avoid such a view, actually. But what I think is that like people that have their channels growing this way, double coughing, don't really understand that there are actually people and they aren't just numbers, you know. And honestly, you're able to enjoy way more the path and the journey if the channel or whatever grows like slowly, alright? Like, and I love when it comes to these things, and that's why I also love shiny hunting, because it goes slow. If I wanted to find fast shinies, I was going for the chains, and that's also why I love the gym, and I love going to university. I mean, that's why I enjoy the whole thing, because it is just like some little pieces that put together give you where you get, you know. And that's something that probably even channels that grew fast can understand, because in the end they grow fast at the beginning and then they are able to get to big numbers, and to get to those big numbers it will get them a little bit. So I mean, more than a little bit, like for example, we're talking about, I don't know, getting to 400 subscribers to get into 15,000, and then from 15,000 to 300,000, alright? But statistically, for a shiny hunting channel, you're never getting to 300,000, alright? So in the end, the comparison is actually the same in the end, because like the scale is different, but also them are gonna get like a slow journey in the end, just already with big numbers. The point is that they will not realize that they are big numbers, or at least not as much as someone that got to those big numbers super slowly. I don't know if I made myself clear, actually. Anyway, I will go on reading everything, but I'm sorry, like, I didn't mean to be talking this much, actually. Honestly, I'm extremely happy about it. Like, I'm extremely happy about the group that got created completely out of nowhere. Honestly, I'm answering to this right now. Like, especially like also thanks to the Discord that actually came pretty late in the end, because I don't know why, but I came up with the Discord idea like extremely late. I just remembered about the existence of Discord. I don't know why. And but yeah, actually, like every time I sit here, I feel like, I don't know, like I'm hanging out with friends, but still playing at the same time. So still being able to get progresses both for the channel and both for the hounds and shiny hunting in general. So like all these things together, I don't think I could be asking for more. And also the chill put together, and also practicing English, and also like all this stuff put together. So like I feel like honestly, like I couldn't be asking for more. Like literally. For example, like previously, I was comparing this to Yu-Gi-Oh, because these two have been my biggest passions in my life. The point is that Yu-Gi-Oh was giving me, apart from like many things, many good things, etc., because I have to thank that game. Like it will forever be with me. Actually, like, it built my mind, and ironically, I've been playing since I was a child. Not high levels when I was a child, of course, but I mean I got there slowly. And I literally owe everything to that game, ironically. Like the way I think today, the degree that I'm about to get, the choice was because of like the forma mentis that the game gave me. How I understood like the importance of utility, because I study economy, if you didn't know. So it gave me like so much, but something that it wasn't giving me is that I was always feeling a pressure, or like I wanted to win when I was playing that game, you know. And it was super frustrating also because I didn't have the time, but I couldn't dedicate the time that I'd like to dedicate to it, to test. It was too much, actually. So there was always someone that was more prepared than me. And when I was failing the events, I was feeling extremely bad, actually, especially after having prepared them for months. And right now I'm able to go for something that actually gives me even more utility than that, but without the side effect of the pressure and the bad moments, because there are no bad moments when it comes to shiny hunting. There might be the tiredness that comes up at some point when I've been staring at the PC like for 5 hours, or when I have to do the graphics, that at some point it gets tiring sometimes, especially also because nowadays you study in front of a PC, and it is terrible because like if you think about the fact that you are in front of a PC and then you just turn off the studying session and get on stream and you are again like in front of like, I feel like my side is not very good right now. But honestly it is a deal that I'm taking. I'm not even gonna lie. Honestly I do, and I've been involved into something like this much a few times in my life actually. Yeah, bro, me too, literally. Like I'm not even lying right now, but many times, like, I mean, when I talk to like my sister or like a friend of mine at university or whatever, and I talk about these streams, and it happens that I'm talking about, I don't know, like a crazy find that someone got or whatever. Like I'm literally like referring to the name of the, like I'm talking, like if I'm like talking about these streams to my sister, I'm literally like she knows the names of you unironically. Like I'm not joking right now. Like yeah, like most likely like tomorrow I will see my sister, and if it happens that, I mean, somehow I end up talking about these streams, I might tell her that Sava got a freaking Macargo after 17 counters, and I will tell her that it is amazing and I would have liked for it to be me, for example, like this stuff, you know. So for me too, unironically. Also, I'm not even gonna lie, but I spend more time with you than with 99 of my friends. So, I mean, if math isn't an opinion, that's how it is, actually. Yeah, by the way, I can't wait for it. I can't wait. So, like, I will mention it once again for who didn't know it. So basically on August, during the summer, we will be doing an IRL in Italy, of course, because to be pretty tough for it to be abroad, and also because, I mean, the insight of the channel tell me that the majority of the people that follow the channel are Italian, so we will be in Italy, we will be doing an IRL, we will be meeting, like everyone that wants to join in a specific week, we will be meeting, and I'll be recording like the IRL, like some videos, etc. And it will take me some time to upload the video, but I will be uploading a video with everyone. So it will be fire, actually. I can't wait. I'm already thinking about like how to actually set up the video, but honestly, I don't know, because I've never done such a video. But it will be broken, actually. I can't wait for it. Also because it has been a while since I haven't gone into like, you know, on holiday with friends, so it will be fun, actually. Me too. I can't even tell you how many times. Probably, like, the past year has been a year full of things when it comes to, I mean, for my life actually. And honestly, like, knowing that every day I was able to, like, sit here and have my, like, parallel world going on, like, I was able to, like, feel way better about many other things actually. I'm like, seriously. So I think that this thing, like, even if at some point it gets stressful, because honestly it is more tiring than I would have expected to be streaming many hours almost every day. But it is worth it actually. Honestly, I knew that it would have been this way. Like, I knew that I literally, I mean, one of the people that I was, I mean, talking about the streams to, as I said, is my sister. Before starting to stream, I told her, because she also was one of the people that asked me why wasn't I streaming already, and I told her this happened in late 2023, and I started streaming in February 2024. I told her that if I was starting streaming, I was committing actually. Like, it's something that I wasn't doing before. Like, in the title of that video, there is the amount of encounters that I did overall, and it was 200,000. The past year I did 300,000, and honestly, I hunted more, but the preparation that you have to do for a stream is different from, like, a video or just being sitting here recording. I knew that I was, like, I told her that I still, like, wasn't feeling ready to commit, like, in 2023, because I was still trying to, like, stabilize the university, etc. And I knew that if I was actually, like, if I was having a schedule, I would have been following the schedule no matter what, no matter the lesson that I had the day after or whatever. And in fact, it had been that way, but I've been able to go through it pretty good actually, because I've never skipped a session the past year. So I'm looking forward to doing the same this one. So I'm pretty satisfied so far. Bro, by the way, Larios is such a cursed Pokemon, bro. Like, and it is insane. Actually, I went 46k, you went 56 on one console too, bro. It's all you can bring joy on even the worst days, and it's special, I think. Yeah, but I mean, at least for me, it is not related to the day in which I find the shiny. Like, to me, like, being sitting here is already something that heals the day. But it wouldn't have been when I wasn't streaming, and that's because I can't even tell you how many, and it was pretty bad actually, because I was never able to detach from the day, and got, like, many times in 2023 I went to sleep like that I was angry, unironically, because of something that happened or whatever, like, stuff. So, like, I was spending the whole 2 or 3 hours that I was hunting after dinner, because I've always been hunting after dinner actually, but not really, like, in the end, because I've also been hunting during the day, and that's like for example, that's something that these streams actually made me cut down. Like, I would actually be able to hunt less right now that I only have the evening, because I can't hunt during the morning or during the day, because if I only have like an hour straight, I can't set up a stream. Like, I can't go streaming for 1 hour, like, it doesn't work that way. So, like, I was taking advantage of those. So, like, apparently I should have been able to stream less, but in the end I wasn't. And that's also because, like, many times, as I was saying, I was sitting here during a session, like, just watching a TV series or stuff, and like I was feeling completely like uninvolved into the TV series, not because it was bad, but just because I was still thinking about what happened before or something. So I wasn't able to focus on the aunt. I wasn't able to focus on the TV series. At some point, like many times, I was actually even stopping the session, taking the phone, like doing something, just because I don't know, I wasn't feeling good actually, and like I can do it right now because like, right now I'm too involved into like I mean every time that someone joins, I mean I welcome him, or every single stuff, like every time we talk about something actually, and also like I gotta focus just to talk, or I don't know in general. So I don't even have the time to think about like something bad that happened before, and that's the key part, you know. So despite of what happens during this stream, I will still be getting the best out of it. That's what I meant. By the way, these hold on, because the YouTube chat gets bugged like many times. So these, bro, that's weird. Hold on, give me a second. Where's the message? Oh yeah, this one. So, basically, no, yeah, it happened to me like too many times. there was once when I still wasn't streaming that I was unironically collapsing. Like I remember it, like it was extremely. I don't even like in that scenario. Like I should have definitely go to sleep, but no, actually, because that's what discipline is in the end. Like in the end, like what I do is not only just to shine out and to have fun, it's also to bring on my YouTube channel. That is part of the passion, as I was telling you before. So this session had to take place, and it took place. Like that's it. Then sometimes you feel like you don't want it. Sometimes you feel like you want it, but the point is that like I extremely believe in like getting things done and being disciplined about something in general, despite of the topic, because that's what make you grow and make you be stronger actually. Might be going to the gym or just going to the lesson, even if you got like only 5 hours of sleep, but you just don't have to skip the lesson if you have it, because we are actually going into another topic, but it is actually are those little defeats that make you on the long run feel weak and mediocre, even to your own eyes. It will be like inside your head and you don't even know it at some point. Anyway, this is another thing, but still. Hi Muyo, how's it going? Unfortunately, it is extremely difficult, like not to. I mean, to stop getting used to. I mean, if you got used to talk that way, it is tough not to do it anymore. Actually, but it is not even something that is related to. It is not something that stops, or like that just gets to the point, the part of like you just talking. It's something that like involves the whole person that talks pretty quickly in this scenario, or for other things in other scenarios. But for example, I'm one of those people that like feels like always being in a hurry actually, just to be able to, I don't know, like if I have to go there, then I gotta, I don't know, take the car and go fast into the other place, and then you're like, this is just something that sticks to the person. So I think that also impacts on like how we talk or what we do in general. I don't know if it makes sense to you actually, but that's the theory that I came up with actually. Yeah. But also, like, we can go. By the way, I'm highlighting these here. We could even go like in a call or whatever. Actually, by the way, 54. I mean, of course, if I'm streaming, I can't. But like, there are times in which during the afternoon, I don't know, in the next days, because it will be tough actually. But like, if you want to, even if I'm not there, actually, I might join sometimes. I don't know. But if you want to go into the vocal chat to on together, I mean, I built the channel for it, the channel on the Discord for it. So I know it would, I mean, at first it might be strange actually, considering you never heard the voice of the other person and that stuff. But in the end, like, it's just the first time and then it is done. Actually, I think it would be cool. Also, like, I could definitely join like many times during the afternoon, as I was telling you, if I have like half an hour or 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, that still isn't enough for me to get on stream. I'm doing the layouts, so I could definitely join and just like, I don't know, like be in the chat actually. Hi Tash. Yes sir, bro. How's it going with the ounce? Because I remember you got a random goal but like did something new up actually after it. By the way, give me a second. By the way, it is already 11:30. I was even considering doing 1,000 more just to try and blast the luck, but I gotta go to sleep actually. No, yeah, I'm sorry. I was just reading the previous messages. I'm sorry, Muyo. The problem is that there were many and I was actually talking before, so I didn't catch up on them. Hi, Mattison. Honestly, I can't really be thinking anything about them because I didn't play them. Honestly, in general, I don't like to talk about things that I don't know. But from like the few things that I saw, like features that I'm really liking, for example, if you're just talking about like random new generation games, so not like a specific one. Honestly, it's something that at first I was pretty like, I don't know, like I wasn't really confident about that stuff, but now, like, I mean, comfortable, not confident. Now I am are like the new version of the previous Pokemon, so the Alolan version and stuff like that. I dedicated an entire stream judging those Pokemons, and they are pretty fire. I'm not even gonna lie. Apart from like Alolan Meowth and freaking Dugtrio Alolan, but anyway, pretty weird. But like I was talking about the concept itself. Actually, I think it really works good. But you will never be seeing me hunting in those generations still, because not because I don't like them. It is not because of that. It is just because of like simply the fact that I like the vibe that the consoles give me, the DSs give me, the old generation gives me, and I want to go for the hardest odds too. And also, to me, the Pokemon games are these ones. I'm not saying the other ones aren't Pokemon games, but to my eyes, I would be feeling like I'm not playing Pokemon if I was playing something that doesn't belong to Gen 5 or below. Also, Gen 6, I played Pokemon Y back then, but I would never be hunting there just because it doesn't, first of all, it doesn't have the same sprites. I don't like it. I mean, I do like it. It's not that I don't like it. I would never be hunting there. That's it, basically. Nothing else. Like I'm pretty sure that I would like Sun and Moon, just playing through them, but I don't even care about playing through games anymore at all. Actually, I spent like my entire childhood playing through them, playing Pokemon, but I didn't know how because I had enough of playing through the games, and back then I only had Pearl and Soul Silver. I didn't know what to do, but I still wanted to play Pokemon, but I didn't know how because I had enough. Then I started chaining, and then I started full out hunting, and once you join full out hunting, it is eternal. Like it is not enough like a lifetime to get away with everything you want. So I'm here like chilling, going for my shinies. When I sit here, it is my time. By the way, yeah, I do go to the gym, Muyo, and I like it a lot, even if sometimes I wish I was able to stay at home, ironically sleeping, but gotta get things done. No, the glasses are for the side, but I also I bought them with the blue lights too. It was an investment for the channel, ironically, because I got this channel since I got these glasses since I started to, like, when I understood that I wanted to commit more into hunting, and when I understood that I wanted to commit more into hunting, it was 2023 that I started to like hunting more, and it was becoming more important. I had to, like, I was spending many hours in front of a screen, but in general, even if you are not hunting, if you're just using the PC, if you're studying or working at the PC, like, it's just something that you gotta buy, in my honest opinion, because it's like too much of an investment. Probably I'd be blind right now without them. I'm not even gonna lie, especially with the freaking lamp that I got in front of me. He's already destroying my eyes. So even without the glasses, I don't even know, honestly. Current on Nitran. I'm almost a K. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. Two in one day feels pretty great. I'm not even gonna lie. It has been a while since the last one. The last one, no, not even this long actually. The last one was Riolu and a Darkrai. Riolu with the eggs. But that didn't really count in the end, because I actually etched Riolu the day before Darkrai, but I had a problem. If you wanna see the problem video to show for on my channel, so check out the Riolu video if you haven't already. But basically, I actually etched it the day before Darkrai, but somehow I had to etch it again, and it was the day after, so the day I also found Darkrai. So it was a 2-in-1 day, but it actually wasn't. Without counting that one, it actually has been a while since I got a 2-in-1 day. Because I used to go off stream when I got a shiny. But I decided to go on streaming just because I was getting like many encounters, so I got rewarded, I guess. Let's go. By the way, very good, Muyo. Keep going. And I hope you don't get to 34Ks as I did for it. Alright, I got it. So, it is kinda... It is very difficult when it comes to doing a comparison between Gen 4, I must say Gen 4 right now because to me it's the best one, but apart from that, when it comes to like a sprite, like a pixel generation to the 3D versions, because honestly I think that the 3D models look very good, and I don't think they could have done any better than that when it comes to Pokemon X and Y, apart from like probably the Pokemon moving a bit more, because it is pretty, like, I don't know, like weird that they move more in Gen 5 than they do in Gen 6. But anyway, it was in the end the first jump that they did. I don't know when it comes to Gen 7 actually, but X and Y were the first jump that they did from the pixels to the 3D, and honestly, it came up like extremely good as a game. It could have been way worse than that. And by saying so, like, it feels like I'm saying it is not bad. It is not good, but it's actually, I really liked it. Also, like, honestly, overall, I think that like nostalgia will always be playing a role in this scenario for me. I still think that the games that I'm playing are the best ones, even if I didn't play the Switch games and etc. So probably I shouldn't be saying so, but I still believe in it. So that's why I will never leave these ones. But when it comes to shiny hunting, these ones are the best ones. When it comes to full out hunting, so there is like no way that they aren't. But I still think they are good games, I guess. I'm talking about just Gen 6 and 7 right now. I've seen a little bit of 7, but nothing about the other ones, actually. I mean, not nothing. Like I know like how, like what happens in Legend Arceus, for example, but that one is a different game. Like it doesn't have anything to do with a regular Pokemon game. then the only thing that I saw about Scarlet and Violet was the Salatel's video that was showcasing the glitch, and it was pretty weird. But I mean, not the video, the game. But yeah, I don't know what to say about it honestly, because I didn't play them. But I really like. Honestly, I think that nostalgia will always play a role here. Probably. I don't know. Honestly, this is probably the hard. Like, I don't know. Asking me why do I stick to just Gen 3, 5, and 4 is probably the hardest question I could get asked. Because I honestly can just tell you because yes. That's the only answer I can tell. Like, because it doesn't make sense, you know. Like, if I was telling you because I don't like the other ones, because I didn't play them. The point is that I like to play these ones, and there is nothing that I would like more than playing these ones, and I know that already. So, despite of how good the other games can be, it is just super like unrational as a thing, but I don't know. Yeah, I remember you're doing the Runaways. By the way, is single or double hunting for Shane? By the way, Ryan, in the end, were you able to join the Discord? Let me see. Cause hold on, like, I'm not like, no, like I still don't see you here. So honestly, like, I'm not like an expert when it comes to Discord, but I guess I know how to send a freaking request. Yeah, I do. So tell me your name on Discord, and I will try and understand. Bro, I'm feeling like a boomer right now, but I never use it actually. I mean, tell me your name with the numbers, etc., and I will ask you the notification. That's pretty strange actually, because I'm pretty sure it's not a problem of the link, because everyone that joined so far used that link. Let me click on it by myself and see if it actually drives me into it. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Then, I mean, just send me your name and the numbers. I will try and invite you. $56. We're getting close to triple odds, by the way. I don't think we will get there today, though. Yeah, because I will be going off at 6Ks. I better do that. Give me also the numbers that, as far as I remember from the quarantine, that is when I started to use Discord. I also I also need the numbers actually to identify you. Alright, let me see if I can do it from the PC so that I can just copy and paste these now. Let me stop the timer. By the way, if anyone was having the same problem, just text me and I will add you by myself. But can I add you like without having to ask for anything, like directly, or I don't know. I will do it both. So let me see what I actually have to do. Add friend. Alright, I invited you. I sent you the friendship request. Let me see if I can already add you, even if you didn't already accept me. No, yeah, you still aren't between the friends, so tell me when you accepted it and I will add you. By the way, did you by chance also try from the PC? Might be that the phone got a problem, I don't know. What do I think about the Q-Charm glitch? Honestly, I don't really care, I would say. Like, it is nothing that I think about it. Like, in general, like, what we are doing right now is for fun. So, if you like to use the Q-Charm glitch because you're going for like a journey that you have in mind, by the judge, go for it. I mean, as long as you have fun, just, of course, don't claim them to be like full odds, of course, but I mean, it is not even needed to say this, like, in the end. Honestly, I don't have anything against it, actually. It is a glitch as the other ones. Why not? I don't think it ruins anything, because I mean, that glitch is cheating, actually. It's just as if you were just booting an action replay in the console, so nothing changes from that. Basically, it means that you just wanna do like a shiny playthrough for free. If you have fun doing that, do that. Why not? As if you have fun like playing with the methods, do that. In the end, like, this one is not a competition or anything, so you're not actually stealing anyone, you know. I mean, anything from anyone. So, fair enough. If you like it, do it. I mean, why not? I think that... I mean, this is not related to the question that you sent me, but in general, like, many times I got asked, like, if I consider a specific type of hunt as legit or not. Like, for example, I don't know, hunting for... I don't know, like, something that you actually have to cheat for to be able to hunt it. Who cares if it is legit or not? Like, as long as you have fun hunting and you want to hunt it because you like the Pokemon or you like whatever you have... I mean, if you want to do it, like, do it. Like, who cares if it is considered from other people as legit? Like, I mean... Also, as long as it is full odds, it is legit. That's my rule. And if it wasn't, like, I don't freaking care. I just care about full odds. I don't care if it is legit or not, or this stupid stuff, honestly. I mean, I would be cheating my way through legendaries in Gen 4 just to be able to make them spawn in Gen 4 and hunt for them. So this is enough, I guess. Added, alright. Why doesn't it? Alright, I see you. Didn't even send me a notification about your acceptance, but anyway. So, alright, I sent you the invite. You should be able to join now. By the way, Bella, Juge, how's it going? By the way, I can't wait for the next year to be on like phase number, I don't know, 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever phase I will get to, and see like 6 digits on the total encounters for this Koffing. Hoping that this Koffing will be the last Koffing, actually. You never know. And honestly, like, hunting for this 5% right now is giving me so much pump to go into the other one that I'd like to hunt for this year, but I don't know if I will, like, if I will have the material time for it to shine before the end of this year. that scares me actually, because I'd like to end whatever round I start in the same year I started. That's my only actual goal when it comes to like an amount of shinies or whatever found. I don't go for like any number of shinies or any total number of resets or whatever. I would just like to close the journey that I start. And I risked it a lot in 2023, but a lot actually. I found the actual key part of the journey, so the target, the 21st of December, bro. Anyway. No, bro. I mean, like, you're probably giving a bigger priority to something else that I'm not giving to. Like, I don't know. Might like let's split like all our activities in like different percentages. Let's assume that you do like 80% university and 20% of other. Like, I split them in a more balanced way, basically. Just this, but I mean, it depends on many things. It depends on what you study. You can't just like simplify things this way. Actually, everyone got his own path, his own stuff. So, like in a proportionate, in a way with like proportions. All right, but that's just my way. Like, like, don't feel that way. That's what I mean. Actually, everyone got his own routine. All right. Yeah, bro, I was lagging a lot. I mean, like, literally me, not this stream. By the way, Indian, did you join the Discord? I closed the app actually. Bro, I sent you the invite. Oh, by the way, Sarah, I just saw the clean cargo. Bro, clean Pokemon actually. Let me react with a volcano as always. By the way, give me another Wheezy Macargo and we are done. No, I mean, we're not done, but it's a cool encounter. Let's go! Bro! No, there is only the one in the bottom... No, in the top right. It is like mirrored. Bro, no, this was close. Like, gotta take a screenshot and send it. Not gonna save this... I mean, this clip at all, but at least the screenshot. That I will delete in 2 weeks. Oh, I mean, that's... I mean... that's for sure something, actually. Like, if you don't have a partner, like... you have way more time to, like, focus on your own stuff. So that's already, like, the answer. Fair enough. You just have to mention it. And also, I guess also, like, the... I mean, the degree that you're going for kinda is in line too. I mean... Bro, that would be the ultimate dream, I guess. But, I mean... for real, bro. By the way, honestly, like from bro, like Madison, from the message that you sent before, like, oh no, like this chat is so bugged. By the way, hold on, like from this one here that I highlighted, like to this one, like you can literally compare like your university to mine. Fair enough. Gym to gym. Fair enough. Then girlfriend to shiny hunting. Like, what is your choice? Honestly, like, who is the winner here? I mean, there might be none. I mean, there might be no loser, but probably. I mean, I mean. Anyway. Ah, bro, don't worry, bro. That's like an average active. I mean, not average. I mean, I do it I do it every time, unironically. Like, for example, back then when I wasn't streaming, I was sometimes like my dog was actually sometimes she actually still does it, but when she's in my room, actually. But sometimes like she comes to me wanting to play, and like back then when I was just recording, I was just standing up and playing like for 10 or 15 minutes. Now I couldn't, but I mean, like, I mean, I get it. I mean, chasing the dog is just like the ultimate activity in the end. No, no, at all. By the way, I was talking about my dog. I mean, I refer to my dog by using like she, actually, just because. But I don't even know what. I don't like to use it, actually, for my dog. Anyway. Like, bro. Anyway, no, bro, I don't think I will ever stream with anyone, honestly. I don't know. Also because it would be weird, like at some I would have to force someone to talk in English just because everything is set in English here, like. But apart from, I've always seen that stuff as something like done from YouTubers just like for views or stuff, honestly. So honestly, like, I don't really see myself doing that. Like, especially when it comes to females knowing how the internet goes. I'm not even gonna lie. So like, I can clearly tell you. I honestly don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And you never know like what is the fluency that you have like once you have streaming like for the first time or whatever. Like a thing is if you're already used to it, but like if someone is coming here for just a single stream, probably not even being like used to talking English, because in the end, anyway, it is not happening. So I mean, easy. By the way, Bella Swampy. What do you mean by saying joined up? What does it mean? That could be a plan. By the way, like, I don't even think that she would be interested in doing such a thing at all. But like, despite of what she wanted to do, like, I wouldn't be doing that. No. But anyway, like, she's never at home, like, still, so. I don't. I don't. I used to follow football, but I support the sport, like sports in general, like the athletes, I would say. I'm not like I mean I've always been saying this actually, but I just want for the best one to win. Actually, the one that play the best, not the best one. Nothing else. I don't let my emotions go into sports. Only sport is sport. Like no favorite stuff for me, actually. And I would be always seeing it this way. Bye bye, my son. See ya. See ya. Have a good night. By the way, I wanted to actually fix a little thing that I said before, because previously I said that like every time like someone like invites another person like it might be just because of like the views and stuff like that. And actually I believe in it actually. But that's just the majority of these scenarios. Because there are some points that I mean trying to like if I was trying to identify in that situation, considering that I consider unironically like every single person here as a friend of mine, honestly it is some like, for example, right now I'm talking about like a girlfriend or stuff like that, because many people actually invite like the partner or like this stuff in general to the streams. And honestly I see it as something that can both be for the views or even not, or even both at the same time. But I wouldn't say that if someone does it is like 100% because of it, especially because of the fact that probably in that scenarios like I mean we are happy with someone, and also like you have like part of your everyday life is getting on stream and talking with the same persons, etc. So in the end, if you consider the other people on this stream as friend of yours, it is something that unironically you do also with friends of yours IRL, like present like people that you love or stuff like that. Alright, so it actually makes sense in the end. And also like when it comes to like happiness in that scenario, like you want to share it in general, you're happy about it. So then I actually wanted just to correct what I said before. It is not 100% because of you want to make views or stuff like that. But when I was following Europe back then, it was basically because of that. Like you were actually bringing your freaking girlfriend on the channel just because it was a female playing the game, and the internet is extremely weird when it comes to scenarios like that, unfortunately. And that's a fact, bro. Like you can't even tell me it is not. So that's why. Anyway, nice. I'ma welcome you with a GIF. There we go. We're getting close to the end of the session actually. My brain is melting right now. Also because it is pretty hot here, like I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. But also apart from like apart from it in general, it is seen as something done for the views, and it is fair enough because like in a percentage it actually is in the majority of the cases. And honestly, like if I was doing things for the views, I wouldn't be having a YouTube about Shenyang thing right now. So that would be like weird. But anyway, like I don't really see myself bringing anyone on the channel of my like private life, apart from like you, for example, when I meet you like during the summer. Like in that scenario, you're already part of the channel, you know, like it is already it. So yeah, I mean, but not that I'm saying to like someone, oh yeah, come on stream. I mean, I don't know if in the future it will happen that, I don't know, a friend of mine wants to out with me or something, but in the end it is not, it is pretty difficult actually, because in that scenario I would be telling him, yeah, but like we are talking in English there, like, are you comfortable, are you okay? So that's already pretty rare, you know. That's why like I was already excluding even bringing a friend of mine on my channel, like for a stream. But I mean, I never got asked it, so I mean, no one ever asked me like to be part of a stream, and I can understand it actually. It would be, I don't know, I would be feeling stressed, I guess. By the way, last encounter, like, am I doing more? I'm not, I don't know. Do you mean workout like by saying, I mean, do you mean like fitness stuff? Like fitness videos? No, but I gotta drive tomorrow actually. Anyway, guys, no, I gotta go. Like today I already streamed 6 hours actually. It is enough. I was vibing it a lot actually, but like I'm already gonna sleep like extremely late, even if I'm like going off right now. So I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, I will be off for. Thank you so much. I will. I'll be off for the weekend, so I'll be back on Monday, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, I will get to 10Ks on Monday. So that's it. Thank you so much for being in my company. I enjoyed so much this stream, as always. With that being said, have fun, find many shinies. Yeah. I'll be looking for it, bro, tomorrow morning when I wake up. So yeah, good night.